Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Naomi Hawthorne is taking on action against her father, Bill Hamilton's law establishment. After meeting with several women who were having issues with Bill's mate, Mike Davis, who has been sexually draining them. One of the women was indeed turned down for a creation because she wouldn't go out with Mike. After the woman went to mortal coffers, they were soon fired. Bill simply looked the other way regarding this, because Mike isn't only his mate, but stylish friend. Naomi was toying with the idea of taking on the action with her hubby, Jacob Hawthorne. It's only a matter of time before Naomi decides to go up against her father, and take on the action. When Naomi takes on the action, Bill will be shocked that his own son is going up against him. Naomi will tell him that what Mike did is wrong, and the women she's defending have every right to sue. Bill will want to stand by his law establishment mate and stylish friend, Mike, and do whatever he has to do to cover their practice. Bill would tell Naomi to drop the suit as he wouldn't have his own son against him, and she'd of course refuse. Naomi isn't happy with her father right now, and doesn't agree with the choices he made, including leaving her mama, Danny Duprees, for Naomi's stylish friend, Haley Lawson Hamilton. Naomi is also starting to realize what kind of man her father really is: manipulative and deceitful. In order to ensure that the entire Duprees family showed up at his and Haley's marriage, Bill blackmailed Vernon Duprees and Anita Duprees with his knowledge of Martin Richardson's secret. There's no reason to believe that he would use the same influence in order to supplicate Vernon and Anita to force Naomi to remove herself from the case, or drop the action entirely. Vernon and Anita have said that they need to cover Martin at all costs, and would have a lot of work to do, as satisfying Naomi would be a veritably hard task in itself. Naomi will be confused, nor will she be pleased by Vernon and Anita's decree that she should remove herself from the action, and slash or drop it. She'd question their motives, and snappily conclude that Bill got to them ever. Naomi may be forced to do what Bill wants at the urging of her grandparents. Naomi would be mealy as she really wanted to help these women, and now Bill has gotten what he wanted yet again. This would consolidate her simulated relationship with her father, and would beget indeed more disunion between them. Do you suppose that Naomi will take on the action against Bill's law establishment? Will Bill use his influence on Martin to put a stop to it? Will Naomi give up so fluently? Keep watching Beyond the Gates, weekdays on CBS, to find out. Joey and Vanessa joining forces while Jacob is stirring up problems for Marcel. Meanwhile, Chelsea is considering a big career change while Kat and Tomas are getting near. Monday's occasion teases complicated business matters. Joey is an ambitious entrepreneur who wants to make it big in Fairmont Crest. Still, his summer house frequently attracts further trouble than it's worth. Joey has expressed an interest in working with Vanessa. But the problem is he formerly caught Doug in his web. Doug ended up with a gambling problem. Now, he wants commodity to do with Vanessa. Should she be eager to work with him? That's not the only matter that's brewing. Meanwhile, Jacob is still a nuisance in Marcel's side. It's safe to say these two investigators aren't going to get along anytime soon. It's only a matter of time before this working relationship will reach a new low. How much longer will Marcel tolerate Jacob? And will this trouble affect their work? That's not the only career shakeup that's passing in Fairmont Crest. Chelsea is making a pivot in her life. She wants to shift down from modeling and into design. How will Danny take this news? She believes that modeling is the perfect path for her son. Still, Chelsea wants to establish herself as a handbag developer. Youthful love is brewing behind the gates. Kat just confessed to Tomas that she was a ABCdarian. But this disclosure didn't scarify him down. In fact, the two will continue to grow closer together. Their glowing love is moving briskly than anticipated. Are Kate and Tomas ready to go all the way? He's in love with Ashley. He's hooking up with Danny, and he keeps running into, and swapping kittenish aesthetics, with Eva. It's that last bone that concerns us most. Then's why. Sure, Danny is genuinely nuts. But that's Bill and Haley's problem. And Vernon and Anita's, too. But for Andre it's just booty calls and satin waists. Danny may act crazy. But also Andre can just walk down. There's really no strike for him then. It's more complicated with Ashley. She did and appreciate Andre trying to kiss her. He apologized, but now there's an awkwardness between them. Ashley has told him over and over that she's in love with Derek, a heroic deliverer of pussycats. Andre really needs to get that through his thick, albeit seductive, head. That's indeed Nicole's professional opinion. Go boink Danny again. That should help. Andre has also been veritably obviously chemistry tested with Eva. Andre's father was the family of Ted. Eva's mama, Leslie, insists that Ted is Eva's natural father. That makes Eva and Andre relatives. Eva has to know that. Andre doesn't. But we do. So what's BTG up to? Why keep pushing Andre and Eva together? The only way that could work is if Ted's family was and Andre's natural father. Or if Leslie is lying, or, let's give her the benefit of the mistrustfulness, incorrect, about Ted. So is the show giving us a skulk peep at an unborn plot twist? We'll stay tuned to find out. Ted Richardson appears to be a man with a lot to hide on beyond the gates. His family's new, temporary adjunct Eva is, unknown to him, actually his long-lost son. But what goes into playing a Duprees son-in-law? Johnson spoke to WJBF, original television station in his native Augusta, Georgia, for its Celebrating Black Excellence member, talking about the Dupree family secrets, the significance of authentic representation in all feathers of ways, and what is going down on the new cleaner. Johnson bandied getting involved in acting while attending Albany State University. HBCUs like Albany State play a big part in the BTG characters' backstories, for illustration with Johnson's own character, Ted, who attended Tuskegee University, and with Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson, Ted's woman, who attended Tougaloo College. He also excavated into working with iconic actors like Tamara Tooney and Clifton Davis and seeing black excellence and wealth on screen in BTG. Smitty on the newest cleaner pieces, Beyond the Gates. He talks about what drew him to the part, how the character has changed him as an actor, and how it feels to be part of the first new cleaner in 25 times. A-Time Cult were first introduced to Mike Manning when he joined Days of Our Lives as Charlie Dale in October. He extorted annihilation in Salem until the character was shot and killed by Jan Spears, and Charlie was revivified on Halloween by the devil who had held Marlena but returned to the grave. In the devil had moved on to Allie, and she revivified Charlie, formerly Moore. Manning was tapped to play Bradley Smitty Smith on BTG, which premiered on February. Smitty is the hubby of Congressman Martin Richardson and father to teenagers Tyrell and Samantha. A former political journalist turned housekeeper, Smitty is a fantastic pater who has guided his children with warmth and good humor. Haley just might be the most delusional doxy turned wifey in cleaner history. Her internal maturity position is 3 kitties and a foss fleece. Okay, she had a right to defy Danny about trashing her home and scratching her marriage print. But when face to face with Danny, Haley came off like a brassy toddler. I nearly choked laughing, 'cause this wasn't a fair match. At all. Haley latterly boo-hooing to Daddy Bill about not being admired in Fairmount Crest was indeed more ridiculous. What did she suppose was going to be? I'll say that Haley manipulates Bill relatively fluently with her explosions. He hops to every time she indeed hints that they should break up. I'm surprised a busy and important man like him keeps falling for it.